Vegetative propagule is a structure that is capable to give rise to new offsprings. Algae and fungi, both male and female gametes, are motile. Water hyacinth is a terror of Bengal. Flowers are both embryological marvel and morphological marvels. Cucurbita is a monoecious and cucurbita male and female sex organs on same plant. Megasporangium along with the protective integument is called ovule. Sperm production takes place in seminiferous tubules. Sperm stored temporarily is epididymis. The duct which carries sperm from testis to epididymis is vasa efferentia. Vegetative propagation occurs by adventitious buds. The term clove cannot be applied to offspring formed by sexual reproduction because offsprings do not possess exact copies of parental DNA. There is no natural death in single celled organisms like amoeba and bacteria because parental body is distributed among the offsprings. In monocotyledons, most common pollination agent is water. After implantation, chronic villi appear on trophoblast is a wrong answer. Chronic villi are surrounded by maternal blood and uterine tissue. Wrong. The fusion product of polar nuclei and male gamete is a primary endosperm nucleus. Double fertilization is essential of formation of endosperm. Which of the following structures secrete milk is in mammalian glands? Is cell of alveoli. Carpus luteum secretes large amount of progesterone. Fertilization takes place in ampulla. Mesozoicara two latest sequence is Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous. Feathery stigma occurs in maize. Latex from Acarus jape is the source of chewing gum. Rubber in India is obtained from Ficus elastica. Hing is obtained from root. Cotton is an example of surface fiber. Opium is obtained from Papaver somniferum. The matrix blood is plasma. Presence of underlying basement membrane is the special feature of epithelial tissue. Mammary glands are classified as apocrine. Melanoblasts occur in a junction of dermis and epidermis. At isoelectric point, a protein has no net charge. Storage of genetic informations is not a function of proteins. Phosphodiester bonds are usually absent in proteins. Human hemoglobin Hb constituted by 2A and 2 beta subunit. Match. Drugs vinblastine, toxin abrin, terpenoids diterpenes, alkaloids morphine. Another matching. Antibody fights in infections agent. Insulin hormone. GLUT4 glucose transport into cells. Collagen intercellular agent. Presence of uracil at the place of thymine provide additional stability to DNA is wrong answer. A nucleic acid contains thymine or methylated uracil, then it should be DNA. In bacterial DNA, percentage of thymines is 20, then percentage of guanine will be 30. Which is the main DNA replicating enzyme in E. coli is DNA polymerase 3. What is common to whale and shark and seal? The answer is convergent evolution. What is the serous membrane of the abdominal pelvic cavity called peritoneum. Which part of the embryo is the origin of primordial germ cells? Endoderm of the yolk sac. A five kingdoms scheme for the classification of organism was given by Whittaker. The central core of cilia and flagella, which act as the skeleton of these organelles, is axoneme. In waterlogged soil, plants do not grow properly because the soil is physiologically dry. A woman is suffering from a deficiency disease being caused by decreased intake of niacin or a tryptophan in diet. She must be suffering from external fertilization is not observed in fungi. Parthenogenesis is not observed in mammals. Which agent is most commonly used by grasses is answer is wind. Statements CNG is nothing but butane is wrong statement. CNG is much cheaper as compared to petrol is right statement. Chasmogamy refers to the condition where flowers are open. Insect pollinated flowers usually possess sticky pollen and rough surface stigma. Embryo development takes place at a micropylar end. Release of sperm from seminiferous tubules is called spermination. FSH acts on Sertoli cells. Spermatogenesis induced by GnRH. How many sperms are formed from 4 primary spermatocytes or 16? Leydig cells are stimulated by LH and synthesize androgens. What is the function of copper releasing IUDs? Inhibits fertilization. Female who cannot produce ovum but can provide a suitable environment for fertilization and further development could be assisted by GIFT. From the sexually transmitted diseases mentioned below, identify the one which does not specifically affect the sex organs. AIDS.